melted cheese, tangy sauce in every bite. This tasty dish is requested often in our household. Today I'll demonstrate the 4 steps needed in preparing my favorite meat lasagna. First, we'll gather the ingredients needed, followed by the assembly of the lasagna, and finally, the baking needed to complete this meal. The first step is to gather the ingredients. There are several ingredients that are essential to this recipe. The first ingredient is 1 box, about 16 ounces of lasagna noodles, cooked according to the directions on the box. You'll also need 2 pounds of browned lean ground beef. You'll need 1 jar of 28 to 32 ounces of pasta sauce. You'll need 2 eggs, 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan cheese, 15 ounces of ricotta cheese, 4 cups of grated mozzarella, and you need 2 cups of that reserved for the layering. There's some optional ingredients that I like to add to enhance the flavor of my lasagna. I cut up 1 medium onion and add that to the ground beef while it's cooking. Also, you can add spices. I add salt, garlic powder, and oregano to my lasagna, but you can add whatever spices you like. I went ahead and prepared the ricotta mixture, which included the ricotta cheese, the 15 ounces of ricotta cheese, the 2 eggs, the 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan, and 2 cups of the shredded mozzarella. I've also prepared in advance the ground beef mixture. It includes the 2 pounds of browned lean ground beef and the pasta sauce. I like to add the pasta sauce after the meat is browned and let it simmer for a while, and that really brings out the flavor. The next step is to assemble the lasagna for baking. We'll need to preheat the oven to 375 degrees. You'll need a 13 by 9 inch baking pan and some cooking spray, nonstick cooking spray. Go ahead and spray the dish. I've already put down 1 cup of the meat sauce on the bottom. That helps so that the first layer of noodles doesn't stick. And then I went ahead and layered 4 of the lasagna noodles, overlapping the edges because they expand while they're baking. Next, we'll add 1/3 of the ricotta mixture and spread that out on top of the noodles. And then we'll add 1/3 of the meat sauce, layering that on top of the ricotta. And you can estimate that as best you can. And then we'll take some of the 2 cups of reserved shredded mozzarella, about 1/3 of that, and I'll sprinkle that on top of the meat mixture. And then we'll follow this process 2 more times. The 4 lasagna noodles overlapped, followed by another 1/3 of the ricotta cheese mixture. And the meat mixture on top of that as well again, 1/3. And again, another 1/3 of the reserved mozzarella. And we'll do this layering another time before we get to our top layer. This is why you need to overlap the edges and as deep as the 13 by 9 dish that you can get, because it can bubble over and make a mess in your oven. And we'll put the rest of our ricotta mixture on this layer. We're going to put most of the meat sauce on this, reserve a little bit for the top. And again, our shredded mozzarella, reserving a load for the top. And this is our last layer, will be the noodles. Followed by the meat sauce. As you can see, this gets pretty high, so again, we're going to cover this well when it's finished so that it doesn't boil over. And then we'll put our remaining mozzarella on top. The third step is to bake and serve the lasagna. We'll need to cover our lasagna with some foil. Make sure that's tight. As I said, that will boil over. And we'll bake this for about 50 to 60 minutes. And when it's done, you'll remove the foil cover and let the lasagna bake another 10 minutes, and that helps melt the cheese on top. I've already cooked a lasagna, so I'll show you what that looks like. And as you can see, we've completed a meal in an hour, very tasty meal that can be frozen or reheated, and it makes very good leftovers. As they say in Italy, buon appetito, or have a good meal. Thanks.